Hi, everybody. My name is Matt Smith. I'm here with Jessica Powers with Family First Life Northwest, and we're going to talk to you about some tools and resources that are extremely important for you to get started with Family First Life Northwest and just getting a broad understanding on how to utilize these throughout your career here with Family First Life. Jessica, I'll turn it to you to talk about. You've been a great proponent to these types of tools. I know your agents use them, you use them. So talk to us about the mentor site and kind of those steps that we talk about and how easy it is to get plugged in.
Okay, perfect. So as a new agent, I can't stress enough how important it is for step one, which is getting plugged into the team. Getting plugged into the team means you're in this business by yourself, but not for yourself. So getting plugged into our team communication platform, Telegram, if some of your part of your team uses Slack, whatever means for you, that way you have access to a wealth of knowledge and help. This is where you're also going to sign up for the Family First Life newsletters, things like that. They're going to help you to stay connected and plugged in so that way you don't miss a beat when it comes to training and resources. Step two, if you're not licensed yet, is going to help you walk you through how to become licensed, what you're going to need, what your requirements are going to be. Everything that you need to know so that way you can go from knowing about this opportunity with Family First Life all the way to getting licensed, right? Step three is contracted, right? So if you're going through this orientation, new agent, you're already in the process of going through this, right? So we're gonna get contracted. You're gonna get contracted with each individual agent. This is gonna give you the steps that are gonna be required. That way you don't miss a beat. We have a lot of carriers that we go through, but there's only really a couple that you really need to worry about. So my advice to you is don't get caught up waiting for every single contract to come through. Get Americo, get a couple more just in the back pocket, but get out in the field as soon as possible so you can start getting forward to these next steps. Step four is your phone training and booking appointments. The phones are 80% of what we do. This step is going to be such an important step for you. Print out the phone scripts. Memorize the phone scripts. Memorize the objections. The key to success and being a professional in this business is understanding what to say on the phone so that way when a client answers and says, I'm not interested, it doesn't throw you off, right? Understanding that in order to be successful, you need to treat yourself like a professional and learn and utilize the tools that are available to you. Step five is prepping for appointments. Now, once you've gotten good on the phones and you can overcome the objections, we're going to make sure that you know what to do in the home. We're going to have the tools that are accessible to you, the tools of the trade, the financial inventory, the quick grids, the underwriting grids, the cheat sheets for you so you know what to write, what to do in the home so that way you can feel confident and know that you've got the resources that you need. Next is going to be your in-home presentation. What do you say in the home? What do you do? What do you do when you're closed? What do you do if the client tells you that they need to think about it? All those resources are going to be available for you to use. Number 7 is completing applications. 98% of the time is going to be e-applications. What does that look like? Can you navigate through the site? Do you know where the e-applications are? Making sure that you know what tools to use and where to go to. And step 8 is managing your business. Once you get your policies on the books, how do you retain your clients? How do you keep a client for life? How do you manage that, avoid chargebacks? And what do you do next as far as for client retention, thank you cards, etc.? So again, those are the 8 steps. I highly advise you using this as your resource and your guides and don't miss a step.
Absolutely. The final things is you got some links on your mentor site like top 10 agent videos, scripts like she just mentioned, quoting tools from all the carriers, which are important to be if you want one place to be able to quote your business, as well as leads and final expense and mortgage health underwriting guidelines. So there's a search tab that if you have issues or anything, you can just type them in and follow it. Just make sure to click on the fflinwmentor.com and follow those. And the one thing I would say is, as far as being a student of the game, it's very important for you to do all the things that Jessica just mentioned. However, make sure that you're doing it in off hours, like either really early in the morning or late at night. Keep your income producing activities to those scenarios during the day in the peak hours, and do these types, utilize these tools when you're not on the phone or sitting in front of clients, which is what we want you to do in the vast majority of the time. So thanks for plugging in. Thanks, Jessica, and look forward to your success.